Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Lolly. I have a really great video for you today. I had the opportunity to go to Creativation again in April this year. This is about my 8th or ninth time attending. It's the International Art Trade Show for vendors and manufacturers and retailers and creative professionals to get together and showcase what is new and exciting in the creative world of manufacturing and demonstrating all the wonderful creative materials that we use. So I am doing a flyover this year. So let's take a look at some of the really exciting products I ran into.
All right, this is the Paint Your Photo Pets Edition. It comes with a number of different pet paint colors, and you're going to be able to create a paint by number from a photo just by scanning this QR code. It'll ask you to pick any photo off your phone. You pick it, it'll turn it into a paint by number design instantly on your phone. Then you simply print that design out, and it'll look just like this. Each kit comes with 2 special canvas sheets that work in your home printer. All of the numbers map to the numbered paints that come in the kit.
That is awesome. Now, look at these various samples they brought of other photos that have been turned into paintings. Which of the photos in your phone would you use for something like this? Next, we have Newer Art, which is an air dry modeling clay which dries flexible. This stunning flower is flexible, and if you roll that clay flat, you can make a wallet. Everything creative can be found at Creativation, including Gemstones. Zim's Gems brought some of their tantalizing pieces to show us. They can be used as cabochon pieces and in jewelry, as other embellishments. The colors, oh, the smooth texture are fabulous. And then for the rest of you stone and bead lovers, John Bead brought some samples of their Crystal Lane collection. We can see here their flat back plastic beads for use on embellishing all of those tumbler projects you have at home. Look at the colors. But wait, there's more. They also brought this delicious row of playful beads, which can be used to make a pen. Just get one of their pen bases and select the various pieces on there, which we did, to make our own make and take. And it was hard limiting ourselves as to what pieces we were going to use, but it was well worth it and super fun. Look what we made. Aren't those sweet? Now, Multicraft, the name says it all. They have multiple craft items to see. I was mostly fascinated with these modified bags. They are miniature, soft but sturdy plastic bags similar to bags made of Croc shoes type of materials. So they have, you can see these accessories. They're cup holders, pen holders, plus they have charms that can be snapped into the holes here. Again, modify bags. Aren't they really fun? That would be great on my craft table. Plus they even have a micro version of that bag. Here's some of the charms that you can see that can snap into them, and there's the micro bag. Now, Spellbinders Paper Arts came with a beautiful display of new products, including their new color wheel cardstock. They're releasing this new set of dies that are kitchen themed, like china hutches, mixing bowls. Oh, so pretty. Don't you just want to create now? They also have coffee pots and French presses and other dies to make coffee and tea themed items. And they're also coming out with their Felt and Stitch Create line. Look at these superb examples. These are made with merino felt, which is cut easily with the dies. And yes, they will carry the felt. Look at the colors of the felt. Also coming is their Case Closed series, which is detective and crime themed. Now, look at how fun these are. And here's Julie after she made magnifying glass for her make and take. Oh, she's already detective. I can see it now. Next, we got a chance to observe Tracy Winesapple doing her demos for Jelly Arts Company. She's showing how she does the mono printing on a gel plate, and then she checks for moisture level of her gel plate before adding her second color. And she's blow drying it here for us. And then she uses a brayer to spread her new paint evenly across the surface of the gel plate on top of the printing she's already done there. Now, if you haven't done gel printing, it's a highly addicting and relaxing technique. Now, you'll notice that she's going to use an acrylic placement tool along two edges of the gel plate. This allows her to realign her paper in the exact same spot in case that she needs to pull her paper up and wants to realign it in the same spot. I love that she's actually using a postcard because this art can be mailed. So she lifted it by a corner, peeled it off, and look at that. Now, here's some of the other prints that she has done. You'll notice some of them were created with stencils, some were created with images from books and from magazines. Of course, color depends on the paint you choose. Their new product, which is an image transfer kit. So in this kit, you get a brayer, a 3x5 gel plate, texture items to create texture, paint and colors to pick up image transfer, even a paper and a video tutorial link. I think putting it all in one place is going to make this super easy and a great way to get started on gel printing. Now check out this amazing color line of the high quality office supplies from the Milan company. The Sunset Purple series is my favorite color theme that they have. Now Julie was excited about their electric eraser, so she called me over to see this eraser in action. If you have never tried one, please do. You will be surprised by the effectiveness. Many colored pencil artists use them as well. Look at this thing in action. And we visit the Pear Blossom Press for another peek at some of their card samples. They have a unique and easy lighting stickers for card makers. This one shows their new halo light on a shaker card. Watch what happens when she pressed that button. And here is the inner workings, and you can see how simple this is to just apply a sticker to the card, and voila, you have this super functional and fun card. Pentel Arts is introducing their illustration kits, which come in both the starter with 5 products and the pro with 14 products. You can even see the curator of the kit on the back, and that's their artist who is in the booth. In the kit, you will see practice sheets, tips and trick sheets, one of the artist projects, and some stickers. Other kits that are available are digital integration, comics and manga, landscape and urban sketching, calligraphy and lettering, fine art and illustration, and crafts. Next, we visit Leisure Arts booth, and we focus on only a couple of items. The Amagurami projects, which are crochet of adorable critters. I see Highland cows, buffalo, moose, owl, hedgehog, pony, bunny, dog, and my favorite, the alpaca. Isn't he absolutely adorable? And they brought some of the samples of the completed project, and here is that alpaca in all his completed glory. We're also going to get a sneak peek of the few of the new Diamond Dots kits that are being released. All of these are new. And next we move to the Craft Factory booth for all you bling lovers. They have these amazing glass crystals, as you see on this chart, plus the plastic ones that are on the board on the right. Now these brushes on the table are done with the glass rhinestones, and wow, do they sparkle and shine. Keep in mind that these glass ones are going to add weight to your project. That makes them a little heavier. Now these tumblers are made with the plastic ones. Look at all these household items that you can put this bling on. I mean, sky is the limit. And again, this company is called Craft Factory. The Colop company brought their Le Dot tattoo stamps, which give you a tattoo of authentic look without the lifetime commitment. This line consists of these rounded tattoo stones, ink pads, ink, color liner markers, and rhinestones. When applied properly, the tattoos are waterproof and last 2 to 3 days, or just remove the tattoo with baby oil or makeup remover. This young woman was at the booth getting her tattoo done, and here's an example from their website with a rhinestone on it. Look at that color. And then, of course, I had to get one. I chose a bee, and then Julie was able to get one herself. We had loads of fun with these, and they did last quite a while. Art and Creative Studios is new to me. Not only do they have papers, stencils, stamps, and dies, but they brought their creative tape rolls. You can cut this tape into individual pieces, which you can ink or color in. And look at this gorgeous card, which was made with the tapes and colored in. Isn't that beautiful? And they also have individual clear stickers. Not on a solid roll, but individual stickers that are on the roll. You see him peeling off the butterfly. Now this butterfly can also be colored in to match your project, and that's the beauty of it. You could see Copic markers there on his table. And here are some more of the card samples. Now their laser cuts are double-sided, so you can choose which side to apply to your projects. Or you can use them in projects in which you can see both sides, like if you were adhering it into a bouquet or on some acetate, and that acetate would be viewed from both sides. So laser cuts are extremely detailed, highly, highly detailed, and have fine lines in them. So it does take a little bit of finagling to get them out, but it is so worth it. He's pulling out this fern leaf here to show it to Julie, and look at her holding that, how perfect that is. It's just, the detail is amazing. Now on this wall, we could see some of their products available, some of the sample projects they've made as well. You could see the stamps, the dies, etc. Look at this. I think these are fascinating. And then they have some sample projects here, especially kind of blown up so we can really get a good look at some of the samples that they have made with these fun products. Lindy's Stamp Gang has 2 new sets of Magicals powders. The 5 on the left are Gypsy Vibe, and the 5 on the right are Boho Dreams. Now these are powders that when put on the papers and moistened, either with spray or just solid straight wet paintbrush, they come alive. I had to order these as soon as I got home. Sunbird Spark is new to me. The owner brought her engineering knowledge to the crafting table to design circular stencils called 360-degree stencils that create unique, fabulous works of art. Here she is doing demos at the NAM to Connect live demo table using also her own inks that she sells. When she lifts this last stencil, we are met with a gorgeous completed art. Get ready for the magic, and let's zoom in and take a look at this. Now, in addition to the stencils, they also sell the creative craft mats that are adhesive to keep those stencils in place. And she's going to show us one of the stencils up close here so you can kind of get an idea for what they look like and see how they spin. So she could just rotate it once she's done inking a certain area. Artics is our next stop, and you can see that they have alcohol markers, colored pencils, which I just bought before attending Creativation, and acrylic markers, both the kind that you need to shake before using and the non-shakeable ones. And here you see Julie coloring on a canvas bag for a make and take, and I am also going to be doing the same, and I'm using the kind I believe that had to be shaken. I can't remember now. Those were cute projects that we worked on. The Diamond Art Club has a huge booth with many delightful diamond painting kits. We were especially interested in these licensed kits. Here are the Harry Potter kits. I love it. They have these stand-up characters instead of just wall hangings. So glad the camera was able to pick up that sparkle. Then we move on to the Marvel characters. Cute. Oh my goodness, they are so adorable. And they move on. We can see Star Wars characters. Plus, we see these cute, adorable houses. I think those are sweet. And then there's Snoopy. Look at that, the detail on that. Now, I asked if they sell the 3D kits, or are they just demonstrating the fact that you could put diamonds on any surface. They do sell the kits. And now we also see Winnie the Pooh. Now, my favorite is Pooh and Eeyore. We also have The Nightmare Before Christmas and other Disney characters. And look at these like baby Disney princesses. So many to choose from. And some of the old vintage characters. And in the back, you can also see many of the wall hangings. They still have all the traditional wall hangings. Woodland Craft Co has laser cut and etched wood pieces that you can color and string with the wool balls and make banners. They even sell markers, and they sell kits that have everything you need in them, and they are themed. You'll notice several of the themes in these characters as you're going by, such as woodland characters and fairies, etc. We Are Makers brought their newest addition to the cinch punch line, the Universal Punch. It makes longer cuts in your journals so that you can use a variety of binding coils. Look at those. You can use the spiral and the comb ones here. And you can see their older 2 versions, the square and round hole version. Marbushida has my favorite jewel picker in the new jumbo size, which you see on the left, compared to the old tip. And then they have new colors in their Deco Color and Le Pen lines. Check out this amazing artwork in their booth. The Crafters Workshop has amazing and versatile stencil butters in these delicious colors. We did a deep dive video for you, and I will link it under this video. Speaking of other videos, be sure to check that one out. These are long form videos, and also this one, which shows a brand new die series that you will love. In this video, I show the new must-have craft tool for Pear Blossom Press. And if you want to create with epoxy but don't like the toxicity, this video is for you. This is a make and take I taught at the Penny Black booth, showcasing their new dies, stamps, and stencils. Glassboard Studios presented their beautifully designed magnetic tempered glass craft mats, and Artistry shares their newest sublimation supplies in this video. Hint, you don't need a sublimation printer. Product Palooza was the event for creative professionals and retailers to meet some of the vendors and get our hands on some new products. So yes, new products are shown in this video. And in this video, I show even more swag that I brought home. So it's a great way to see more new products that aren't covered in any of my other Creativation 2025 videos. And next year, the trade show will be in St. Louis.